What's good, people? It's Tony Hakeem. I want to talk about law enforcement. The punk ass motherfucking police. Why I despise y'all so much. Why every time I see y'all, I gotta do like this. You know what I'm saying? Why I just ain't got no fucking respect for you. There's a reason why I don't have respect for you motherfuckers, and you know what I'm saying? And you motherfuckers is at fault for that shit. Full. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you motherfuckers, y'all try to take away a nigga freedom, man. You know? Now, I'm not gonna lie. The first time I ever got arrested for any damn thing, it was totally my fault. That was all on me. You know what I'm saying? I did some dumbass shit. Going to Best Buy thinking that I could get away with stealing. How many CDs? I stole 6 albums, yo. Talib Kweli's album, Wu-Tang album, fucking Nas album, a Styles P album when he put out that Super Gangster. And it was like 2 or 3 more and shit. Like, man, I walk in that motherfucker with a backpack on thinking I'm about to walk out with some shit, right? And as soon as I get to the damn door about to leave, somebody stopped me like, hold up, where you going? I'm like, shit, I'm about to leave, you know what I'm saying? And dude was like, shit, can you open up your bag? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got you on camera stealing our CDs. So I walks out of the store. I walk right past the motherfuckers. I walk right out the store, and as soon as I step through the fucking doorway, some type of sound went off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, the CDs that I took got some type of microchip on it that signals the doors if it's not been paid for and shit. So I left that motherfucker, man, like, and long story short, I didn't make it home. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers called the police and shit, and they was on my ass like white on rice, man. You know, it's a real shit. And I felt real bad about that shit. And that's the only time I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, I deserve being put behind bars and being cuffed and shit. Cause I ain't had no business doing that shit. I had the money to buy a couple CDs and shit, but I chose not to. I wanted to save that money for some weed or some cigarettes or whatever, man. So I was like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna take these CDs and, you know what I'm saying, I didn't think about consequences at the time, and I got caught. I got burnt for it, you know. I deserved that shit. But the second, third, fourth, and fifth time, you know what I'm saying, like, I got cuffed. That shit ain't make no fucking sense, man. Like, I'm walking home from the store, right? You know, I'm working at Chili's at the time and shit. You know, I'm wearing my uniform, you know what I'm saying? And got my time sheet in my pocket, you know what I'm saying, that proving that I just clocked out. So I'm walking down the road, heading home, thinking I'm about to go home to like a nice ass blunt or something, you know what I'm saying, to relieve my stress and shit. But man, 15 minutes into that walk, police stopped me, and they swore up and down I looked like this other nigga, yo. But they showed me the picture. It was some dark-skinned nigga with long ass dreads and shit, like 2 Chainz and shit. But they swore up and down that was me, and said that I recently stole something from a damn store nearby. I'm like, nah, man. Like, I work at Chili's, man. Like, I had the shirt and everything, the logo. You know, I gave them the piece of paper proving that I just clocked out. You know what I'm saying? So I had all the evidence in the world, you know what I'm saying, to prove my alibi is fucking valid. But these motherfuckers was just hell-bent. They did not fucking believe what I said. They was determined to put my ass behind bars and give me a hard fucking time. And they picked the wrong time to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went off on them motherfuckers, man. Like, of course I didn't touch them or nothing like that, but I damn sure gave them a piece of my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Then they trying to ask me, do I have an ID? And, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing walking in the streets with your hands in your pockets? Well, first and foremost, I'm walking down the street, first and foremost, because I don't have a fucking car. You know what I'm saying? Second, my hands are in my pockets because it's cold as fuck outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had no gloves. So what the fuck? My hand's supposed to freeze because you feel nervous? Oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? So they come up with all these fucking excuses, and then they ask me what my name is, what my, you know, my ID and shit. And I didn't, you know, I didn't have my, you know, I didn't feel like these motherfuckers deserve to know my personal information. Asking where I live at and all this other shit. And I'm like, man, y'all don't need to know that. That ain't none of your motherfucking business. You know? So then, you know, I lied about my name, and, you know, they found out about it later on, and they locked me up for that shit. But I look at the whole situation like, man, if I had caught a ride that day, or if those fucking cops just left me alone and went about their business, I would have been alright. You know what I'm saying? I would have went home, got high, chilled, played video games, or got on the computer like I usually do. You know what I'm saying? And do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they ruined my damn Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? That was a Saturday evening, all that shit went down, and, you know what I'm saying, I spent my whole Saturday there, you know. Fortunate for me, my mom's had enough money to bail me out, you know what I'm saying, put up the money and shit. But, man, it was some times after that, like every other time after that, it was because they caught me walking down the street, and they got the notion to fuck with me. For some weird reason, they had the fucking notion to fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And bother me, give me a hard time and shit. And I ain't do a damn thing to these motherfuckers, man. I ain't do nothing to pose no threat. You know what I'm saying? Here I am, an honest worker, going to work and coming home, and that's all the fuck I did. You know what I'm saying? So to get harassed just for going to work so I could pay my motherfucking bills, I thought that shit was fucked up, man. Thought that shit was real fucked up, man. But it seemed like around a certain time of each month, cops do that shit to people, man. Especially if they know you in the system. Because once you in the motherfucking system, you in the system, nigga. And they feel like they got certain rights to fuck with you and put you back in the motherfucking cell if they feel the need to and shit. And when you think about it, man, they using that fucking badge on their chest as a fucking way to throw their weight around and dictate how you live your life, and you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't walk the streets at certain times of the night, and, you know what I'm saying? But they only fuck with me because I was by myself. Trust and believe, if I had like 3 or 4 motherfuckers with me, man, like they wouldn't have fucked with me. Hell no. Strength come in numbers, yo. They saw that I was alone, so they thought I was vulnerable enough, so they fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But the most recent time these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, fuck with me like this, like, man, now I know I was walking the streets late at night this night, but, man, I had some weed, and you know, I ran out of blunts, ran out of cigarettes, and plus I wanted to get some munchies too, some snacks. So, you know, I felt the need to walk to the nearby Sheets, the gas station down the road. And, you know, I'm walking, and I go in the store, I buy what I need to buy, and as soon as I step out that motherfucker, 2 fucking cops, one of them an Asian dude, another one a white cop. You know what I'm saying? First thing they ask me is, what are you doing walking the streets at night? Let me see your ID. I'm like, what you need to see my ID for? Then they asked her where I lived at and all this other shit. So, these stupid ass fucking cops, the Asian cop, he was doing most of the damn talking, and the fucked up thing is, he didn't even know how to speak English like that, so he had this fucked up ass Jackie Chan type accent. And I thought that shit was funny as hell. I was high as hell walking to the store. I was still high when these motherfuckers ran up on me. So I was just laughing at how the motherfucker talked. He got mad, grabbed me, then this motherfucking partner and shit, they both grabbed me at the same time, throw me on somebody's motherfucking car, and cuff me in front of every motherfucking body. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, these motherfuckers just straight up violated my motherfucking rights as a human being, man. You know, I pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? I stay out of motherfucking trouble. I'm not selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? I preach positivity all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I fucking expect is to get my motherfucking rights violated. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it motherfucking is, man. And they threw me up on the fucking car and, you know what I'm saying, had me in cuffs, made me sit down on the chair outside of the nearby sheets down the street from my house. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers claim that a couple hours prior to them seeing me walk down the street to the store, that a robbery took place nearby, and I was wearing these white camouflage pants, so these motherfuckers thought that it was me and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They said it was a black guy, tall black guy with dreads, which I don't have dreads. These are motherfucking box braids or whatever that look like dreads, but whatever. But the thing that they kept pointing out was the fact that I was wearing some white camouflage pants, like the army fatigues, but they was white camo. You know what I'm saying? And they kept saying that the dude that hit the place was wearing those same exact pants. So, and something told me don't wear them fucking pants to the store, man. But I was like, fuck it, man. I just got these fucking pants. These pants is nice as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna rock these bitches. I'm gonna test them out. I'm gonna rock them. You know what I'm saying? And just my luck, these motherfucking cops bum rushed me in front of everybody that was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and straight up embarrassed me. And then it turned out that I was the wrong motherfucking guy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Here I am sitting outside of the motherfucking sheets, you know what I'm saying, gas station with cuffs on and shit, being monitored by like 2 or 3 different cops now, because they done called backup now and shit, for what reason, I don't fucking know. So I'm sitting there and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, my damn bag with my cigarettes and my blunts in it, my blunts got all crushed up because when them motherfuckers threw me on the car, you know what I'm saying, like, one of them motherfuckers put their weight on my bag and broke my motherfucking cigar. So I'm mad as fuck. I'm cussing at them, you know what I'm saying, fuck you. You know what I'm saying, you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, don't know what the fuck y'all talking about and all this shit. So I'm mad as hell at them, man. And an hour or so later, man, more cops pull up at the scene, the ones that were called on that robbery down the road. And they said that, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't the dude that they was looking for. And they let me go right after that. You know what I'm saying? And I walked home, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and got high later on that night. But it's just the whole thing, man. That shit fucked with me, man. It made me think like, damn, I can't even leave the house without these motherfuckers fucking with me, man. Why do they do this shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, all I'm doing is walking to the store, getting what the fuck I need, and walking right back. I don't want no beef with nobody, no drama with nobody, no motherfucking trouble. You know what I'm saying? All I wanted to do was get what the fuck I needed, man. And every time they run up on me is times where I need to go where I need to go. It's not like I be running the streets whenever the fuck, just cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like that, man. And the police, man, like, and it's, the fucked up thing is, the very fucked up thing is that when I was little, when I was a little kid, man, I wanted to be a police officer. I wanted to be a cop, a forensics scientist or some type of shit, like a homicide detective, like in that type of branch of law enforcement, man. I really wanted to do good for my society and, you know, like, and catch the bad guys, you know what I'm saying? Be a good guy, be a real hero. But, man, after all these run-ins with the law, man, like, I totally despise these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are my motherfucking enemy, man. If I'm beefing with anybody in the world, it's the motherfucking government. Fuck y'all motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I choose death over imprisonment. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. Some real shit. That's it, man. I ain't saying no more.